What's up, Knife Tube? It's Diamond Cut Steel, and you guys are going to learn something today. And what you're going to learn is what not to do. Basically, involves this right here. This is what I call a fill knife, or a fill item. And basically, I needed a few more dollars to get free shipping, and I just clicked on this, bought it, added to the cart to get free shipping. And what it is, it's like, it goes like this. You got cap lifter, wrenches, like this. You get a knife, get a little pocket clip on it. Well, I have no use for it, so I give it to a guy that works for us in the warehouse, and works with parents in the warehouse. And I shouldn't have done that. And why shouldn't I have done that? Because now, what do you think he asked me? Bingo. He asked me to sharpen it for him. I actually was like, no, man, that thing's, here. I give him a bug out. Bug out. I had extra bug out. I was like, yeah, here you go. Enjoy this. No, man, this thing's cool. Sharpen it for me. Well, he loves his bug out, but he loves this thing too. And he wants it sharpened, and I can't really tell him no, so I'm going to do it. And this is a prime example, and actually it works, because you remember when I was talking, I did that video about poorly done steel is just going to get a foil burr on you. Well, this right here is very, very, very likely going to get a foil burr. Is very likely going to get one. So it could be good that I'm doing this. It may show us. A lot of that marble's stainless steel, like in the lock back. Every one of them you sharpen, you'll get a healthy foil burr on it. So, anyways, the point is, don't buy garbage like this. This ain't even. I would have been equally better off just paying the shipping, because I mean, this is about, yeah, this is about worth nothing. But he likes it, so it is what it is. Yeah, he thinks it's cool, so it is what it is. But I actually felt bad for giving him this, because it was just like, hey man, you want this? Yeah, that kind of thing. It wasn't like I thought about it, just give it to him, and then I'm like, man, that's fucked up. I got a bug out on. Hey man, here you go. Enjoy this. This is a nice knife. Don't, take care of it. Just a plain old, it's gray bribery and stonewash S30V. Pretty much brand new too. Still in factory ed. Probably hadn't cut very much, but yeah. So he got him a $200 knife, because I felt bad for giving this, but. Let's see if this will foil burr for us. I do believe it's going to do it. This is just these cheap $7 or $8 Amazon glass bottom stones. Now see, there is one little thing on here that's going to be annoying. I'm going to actually do something real quick to take care of that. See the plunge? He's starting to recurve here. I'm going to fix that real quick. I'm going to do it on this diamond plate. I'm going to correct that real fast. Yeah, this diamond plate's about seen its better days. Basically, all I'm doing is I'm just cutting in that plunge right there. have done it better, but not all the way. There, notice? Now look, it's relatively straight. See? So, let's do it. God, I don't want to mess with this thing. If I don't get a good foil burr on this, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to go at sharpen at factory angle. About right there. Pretty steep factory angle. Oh yeah, good news, guys. Chief Arcut emailed me and they told me that the 200 vitrified, 400, and 1000 vitrified are going to be on Amazon here coming up, and it's pretty cool because they're gonna on their web page for it. They're gonna use one of my videos, which I thought was really cool. But just giving y'all a heads up, the 400, 1000, and 200, 400, 1000 is going to be available here not too long from now. So make sure you catch you some money saved. You're definitely going to want to get those. Damn it, towards the tip, they really changed that angle big time. I have to fix that. Yeah, so anyhow, make sure you guys some cash saved up. Get that 200 especially. My advice, get them all. Get one of each and you'll be set. But if you're only going to get one, get the 200 because that thing is going to be a cutting machine. All right. I want to raise up a bigger burr. This blade's so thick at the edge. This steel soft as butter. Alright, I started to get that point, but not all the way. I'm not worried about it being perfect. Okay, we have a bit. This side they did a much better job on. They didn't go drop the angle a ton at the tip like they did on this side. Look at that. That's a substantial drop. What's that clay in there is gonna drive me fucking crazy. Oh yeah, guess what I did too? I loaded my strop up. I actually reloaded it. So now it's actually got a bracelet on it again. I'll tell you, man, sharpening steel like this is not very fun. It is not. Okay. No, it seems like I'm taking a while. It's taking a while. Believe it or not, it is, because this thing's thick. Doesn't matter what the steel is, there's still a lot of steel I have to remove. All right, now we have a fairly defined burr. Go with 400. Yeah, like I really do not suggest buying, stuff like this. Even at $5, it's a ripoff. Like it is literally you are getting ripped off by paying $5 for this. All right, we have a good burr. Spin, raise, flipped. Yeah, where they misground that tip. I'm definitely not messing with that. We have a burr. So now let's start refining that burr. What kind of paper do I have on here? Not one micron. Good 30 micron. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Got some 30 micron film on here. Who the hell is messaging me at 5 o'clock in the morning? Okay. Now let's see if we can get a foil burr going here. We're just walking that burr back and forth. Okay. All right, I have one. Question is, are you going to be able to see it? Okay. Let's see if we can show it to y'all. All right. Watch right at the edge. See it? See it moving? Come on, focus, damn it. Maybe I can get better focus y'all this way. Come on. I think y'all can see it, but I don't know. You can see it better from this angle. I don't. Maybe I can see it. Okay, I think y'all can see it now. See? I don't know if y'all can see it. Um, I don't know how to get this damn camera to fix focus. Hold on. I'll work on it more. I might get it to get a little bit bigger to where y'all can see it better. I can't tell if you can see it or not. It's pretty small. Like I could see it. I can see it with my naked eye pretty easily, but I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Let's see if we can get it a little bigger, a little more. I'll show you how to get this off. The traditional deburring methods won't work, and you don't have a coarse enough strop to do it. Oops. Come on, baby. I should have took a diamond plate and brought like a huge burr. That's what I should have did. Then y'all would definitely be able to see it. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I can see it with the naked eye quite easily. You see it? It looks like a reflection, right? Okay, that's the burr. See, if I touch, it don't, no, I'm just touching. I'm touching the edge, nothing happens. When I push, like when I push up on it, that's when you see it fold over. So it looks like a reflection, but it's not. That's actually that burr moving. You see it big time right there. Focus camera, come on. Okay. Let's have it on this side now because I can't really see it down that side anymore. It just won't focus. I know y'all could see it for a second there. Okay, you can see it there pretty good. Okay. I know y'all could at least see it for a second. So. Now that burr will not come off of there. Okay. It's just a piece of foil that's really flimsy and it's not going anywhere. I can do this all day long. It doesn't matter. All that'll happen is it'll kind of get thinner and thinner and kind of flippity floppity more and more, but it will not go anywhere. Okay, maybe y'all can see it now. Come on. There it is. See it? Perfect. Now I know y'all can see it. Okay. That's burr. I don't got any up there, but yeah, there's a little bit. I have a big time right here. Okay, so I know y'all can see it now. All right, good. Yeah, it's a pretty healthy foil burr. There, see it come up as I push it up? Okay. So that will not come off. No chance, not going to happen. So what we're going to do, as you see, I just made a whole bunch of deburring passes. We're going to take just a plain old piece of ceramic. You could use a rod if you don't have it. I prefer a flat piece of ceramic. This is a lap piece of ceramic I lapped. Lapped it on a wore out diamond stone, got it nice and flat. Then I took it and did 120, 220, all the way up to 600 silicone carbide. So this is a nice, finely lapped piece of ceramic. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go at angle. Yeah, I can see it big time. I don't know if y'all can see it from here, but it's there big time. So let's see how it cuts. Oh, damn it. See, it's ripping. But it is cutting. There's a really thin piece of burr there. I mean, thin burr there. It's rough, but it will cut to some extent. Like you can see, it's rough. That's that burr folding over as you try to cut, and it's just a really fine little piece of foil, basically. So, how we deal with that? Easiest way. Now, if you have like a 15 or 20 micron strop, go that way. It'll work perfect. But we're going to pretend you don't. A lot of people have a hard, piece of ceramic. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go slightly over sharpening angle. Sharpening angle is right there. I'm going to go ever so slightly over that. And I'm going to make as light of a pass as I can possibly make. That way I'm not creating enough pressure to create a micro bubble. What I'm doing is I'm letting that ceramic catch that burr, and then that edge just shaves it right off. Now, to some extent, your sharpening angle, I'm going to go slightly above that. And when I say slightly, I mean as least as you possibly can. And with the lightest possible pressure that you can possibly do. Like if you're using any pressure at all, it's too much. As lightly as you can touch that edge is what you're aiming for. You just want that apex to just ever so lightly kiss that ceramic. Okay. Now we should be with a nice sharp edge. See, now you don't see that dark. You don't see it. Now that is gone. That is gone. Perfect. It did exactly what it's supposed to do. That's how easy it is to get rid of a foil burr. Now, do I probably have little teeny pieces of apex gone? Yes. Because as that foil burr gets kind of torn off of there, kind of sheared off, it's going to take little teeny pieces of apex with it. It's just the way it is. Now, okay. So pretty well clean a burr. There may be a little bit there, but there's also some of that catching is those little pieces where the apex was taken by that burr. Shearing, being sheared off of there. So I'm going to just make a couple more passes just to make sure it got it all. Remember, you want to be just slightly over angle. Just where that apex is the first thing touching. And you're going to use the lightest possible pressure you can. I cannot stress it enough. The pressure has to be incredibly light. Okay. In fact, the ultralight pressure is even more important than the angle in this case. But, if you buy quality knives that aren't full of retained austenite, because the heat treats are decent, you're not going to have this problem. Now, you can run into it, on knives of quality with well done steel. If the edge is severely cooked, if the factory edge is severely burnt, yeah, we're looking pretty good now. I do feel some little catches though, but like I said, those are very likely not burr. That is very, very likely at a very microscopic level, just teeny tiny little pieces of apex that was taken off with, as I sheared that burr off. Sorry about that. My microphone died. Camera died, sorry. So, anyways, this is a nice sharp edge. This will serve its purpose, no problem. There is little catches in there. That's going to 100% be little pieces of apex that was taken. Like I said, you know, nothing you can do about this. But this is a perfectly usable sharp knife right now. It has good bite. You know, nice toothy edge. Feels nice and aggressive, but it's not going to stay that way. I can tell you that. Let's put it on the strop for a second. Now remember, like I said, if you got like a, damn it, sorry, camera, I don't know, overheating or something. Anyways, my strop is loaded. This is 7.5 micron. But if you have some 15 or 20 micron on a strop, you can deburr a foil burr that way. It will take it off, and you're not going to have that issue as badly with the taking some of the apex with it as you will doing it how I just showed you on the ceramic. Okay, now we should be in business. Like I said, I've actually got compound now. Get some Lacey's emulsion on there. Now it's going to do its job. Look at that. Okay. Almost swirl cut. Not going to swirl cut. Okay. But anyways, this is a usually sharp edge. Just definitely too toothy and too many little places where that apex has been taken to be able to push, to be able to swirl cut. But you know, it's you see that right there. There's a catch there that's large enough to tear the paper. That's from. Hold on, get out of here. See if we can see them. Okay, yeah, you're gonna be able to see them. Like you see them little notches. If I can get it to focus, there you go. See that? Okay, that's going to be where a little piece of apex was taken, right there. Oh, I see. I was on that damn. Hold on, let's try to do it like this. No, don't cut off. See that one right there? See them? Any of those little chips are places where the apex was taken. It's dirty. Hold on, let me clean that off. Okay, there we go. See if you can see it. See right there's a piece where it's been taken. See that big chunk right there is gone? Right there. There's a bunch of them. There's another big one. This is not doing a very good job.